All right, welcome, Caledonia Warrior fans. And thank you, LA Communications, for bringing us this broadcast tonight. Jim, we got a dandy going on tonight. Caledonia Warriors at homecoming takes on the Rochester Lourdes football team. They come in at 3-1. We're at 2-2. And they had a dog fight with Chatfield. I was talking to the coach ahead of time. He says, I wish we had that game back. They had 4 turnovers in that game. So, and Chatfield's 4-0. So we have we got our work cut out for us tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, Lourdes is a perennial juggernaut. And in fact, it wasn't more than 4 or 5 years ago they were in the state tournament and 3A,
exactly,
a class above us. So they will have a team to bring tonight without a doubt. And I know they have some studs on offense, namely their tailback. But you know what, Greg? Our defense has really showed up here lately.
Yeah.
And I think if we can control that line of scrimmage and get our linebackers free, and that tailback is really, really good. And, Greg, do you have his name by chance?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We've got, let's see, I got offense and defense here. Offense, we've got.
I believe his number is.
There's a running back. RBs, you got Lovely. And who's the other one?
Is he?
Oh, no, here it is. Brooks. Lovely and Brooks.
Okay, yeah. Really good. Strong runner. Really good. He made a visit to the Iowa Hawkeyes for a Division I visit, and he is big, he's strong, and he's fast. And honestly, he probably touches the ball 60 to 70% of the time in the plays. So that's the key on the defense. And then on offense, Greg, honestly, just like you mentioned, their coach said he would like to have that game back because of 4 turnovers. That's what Caledonia's deal is.
Yeah.
They have to not turn the ball over as number one. Number two is in the red zone, they have to score.
Well, you look at Triton. How many times were we in the red zone in Triton, Rushford? You did that game, Jim. I wasn't there. You and Josh did that game, and you'd have an opinion over that. Did we have any turnovers in that game?
5.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Turnovers will dictate the game.
5 turnovers in Rushford.
Yep.
And then Dover last week, we had that rain delay on Friday night, and then we couldn't bring the game to you on Saturday, unfortunately. But that was a case of not necessarily turnovers, but having the ball in scoring position and just not converting them into points. We had 3 touchdowns, missed 3 extra points. One of them was blocked, granted. But really, what Caledonia needs to do is put all the phases together: offense, defense, special teams. It's a cliche. You got to limit your turnovers, but really, they just got to score. They move the ball on every single team that Caledonia's played this year. They just haven't converted them all into points every time, and that's where you got to make hay, as they say, as harvest time comes in.
No doubt about it. I understand we will not have Jack Schmitz tonight.
He's dressed, but I heard very, very questionable.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Knutson when I was getting lineups. He says probably not. But. He
is dressed.
He is dressed. We still have Noah Schrader, who's been running like a madman.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, Noah Schrader, I will say, on both sides of the ball has been a beast.
No doubt about it.
He's mad, and I don't mean that in a negative way. On the field, he's mad.
No,
off the field, he's a great human being.
He's a great young man.
Yeah, he is.
But you want to unleash it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the old Minnesota Vikings defense coordinator, now the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin, get to the ball and be very upset when you get there. And that's Noah Schrader and a few other Warriors. That's just kind of that defense mentality, and Noah runs that way.
He does.
A running back too. So
he runs fearless and strong.
Yep.
You know, and that is a good characteristic. Leave it on the field. Be a polite young man outside the football field. That's what we like here in Caledonia.
Yeah, that's the only Coach Frickty has him anyway. So it's a human being. Be respectful, but be aggressive on the field between the lines.
So here we go. The offense and defense has been announced, and we are about to kick this off here for homecoming in Caledonia, Minnesota. Caledonia Warriors take on the Rochester Lourdes. Caledonia's at 2-2. Rochester Lourdes at 3-1. Their one loss was to Chatfield in a very close one, and we were just talking about that with 4 turnovers. And that could happen any night, any time. So Caledonia is looking for their 3rd win of the year. We hope we get it tonight. And Caledonia is going to kick off from right to left. What a beautiful night, Jim.
Greg, I know they always say, not a cloud in the sky, and that's kind of cliche. There is not a cloud in the sky. It is absolutely beautiful. A nice light breeze. Almost feels like an August game.
Dang right. You look out to the east. I mean, it looks like clouds, but it's a beautiful sunset, and you got some pink over there. It's beautiful. Anyways, we're about to kick off here. It's going to be Mr. Moss from Caledonia going to kick it off deep to Rochester Lourdes. We're looking at, let's see, it's going to be number 1, Caleb Baloo. That's a hard name to pronounce. Check that. No, it is going to be, let's see, punt return. I'd have that.
30, looks like his number's 35 maybe. Oh, short kick.
Short kick. Picked up at the 35, down to the 40, to the 45. They're going to mark it off. They really shortened up the field for him at about the 47-yard line, where the Lourdes Eagles will take over.
Yeah, it looked like they were definitely trying to keep it away from the returner, but I don't think that was planned. That was a really short kick for the Warriors, where the Lourdes are going to take over almost at midfield. They're going to take over 1st and 10, Greg.
Gives them a very short field for sure. So here we go. We got Carroll at quarterback for the Lourdes Eagles. Under center, waiting for the snap. One guy in motion. Gets a snap right off to the fullback. Not much there. Well, they did give him about two yards, Jim, maybe 2.5, before tackled by, it looks like, who was that on the tackle? 57.
I think I got Anthony Von Ark 75 on that one.
75. All right.
He has been showing up on defense.
He's a dude.
He's a very strong human being, and when he wants to bring it, he brings it. And that was a great play there. Only a pickup of 2.
Just underway, 2nd and 7, 11:28, just into this first quarter here. Carroll under center for the Eagles. Caledonia on defense, right at the 50-yard line. And Carroll, he tips it out. The option play here, stretches it out to the right-hand side. Boy, the Caledonia Warriors were all over that. First, Cooper Allen sniffed that baby out, says, "You're not getting around me."
Yeah, great pursuit there by Cooper Allen, and he's, trust me, we're going to say his name a lot.
He's a sophomore.
Yep. We're going to say his name a lot, and we're going to say it for a lot of years.
Yes.
And you're going to see him on a big stage.
Indeed.
Because he is an absolute just a wrecker.
He's a dude, for sure.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and about, I got 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7.
So,
right at midfield.
So Jim, did Cooper come from the other side? He did.
Well,
he's middle linebacker.
Yeah,
middle
linebacker.
Yeah,
Yep.
And Charlie Moss did a great job containing him, so Cooper could get over there to finish it off. All right, Eagles on a 3rd down and 6 situation at the 49-yard line. Carroll under center for the Eagles, waiting for the snap, gets it to his. Nope, he's going to drop back for a pass, little screen pass. He's got the 1st down and more across 40 into Caledonia territory. In very close to the 25. I think they're going to mark it down about the 26-yard line in Caledonia territory. Good call.
Yeah, it was well developed. Lourdes knew they were going to get pressure regardless of if the Warriors are going to blitz or not. They threw a screen over the top of it. Really nicely catch. Took it upfield. Big gain for the Lourdes. It'll be 1st and 10 now at around the 26-yard line. Coach Fricky trying to get his defense to get pumped up here.
Okay, here we go. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line inside of Caledonia territory. Carroll, shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. Gets a snap. He's going to take it himself. Pitches it out on an option. Gains about maybe a yard there. Caledonia was all over it, but he did gain a yard. Who got the tackle on that, Jim? Is that Schrader?
It looked like Schrader to me. No, Schrader. Yep.
52. 52. That'd be Cooper Allen.
Okay. Yep.
Cooper Allen tackled there.
So
go ahead.
You can tell that Lourdes is really trying to take advantage of Warriors' annual pressure.
Yes.
So they're trying to run some offset. They're trying to run some counters, that screenplay. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 here at the 25-yard line of the Warriors where the Lourdes are driving.
Carroll, shotgun formation, gets a snap. Stretches back. We jump. If we had nobody there, we had him well covered, but there was absolutely no Lourdes guy in the vicinity to catch that ball. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9.
The best option for that was Bo Knutson there, playing that outside linebacker / DN. He's Bo's playing with that broken wrist, a little bit of club. The club looks a little less now.
Yeah.
Not quite as cumbersome. So the interception would have been a little cumbersome, but Bo's a heck of a athlete. He would have maybe pulled that up. But 3rd and 9 here, Greg, for the Lourdes.
3rd down and 9, no score, 9:33 left in this first quarter. Carroll under in shotgun formation, waiting for the snap, gets it. He rolls out to his right, looking downfield. He had a guy open, but he tried to one-hand it and just couldn't pull it in. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 at the 25-yard line, Jim. I don't know what their kicker looks like, but they're certainly not going to punt.
That's too far. Yep, they're going for this. They won't be kicking this unless they got some kid that's really good. You can tell. Lourdes, no pressure is coming. With or without blitzing, Caledonia brings pressure. So they're either running screens, counters, or that was just a quick pass that didn't make it.
Shotgun formation by Rochester Lourdes, 4th down and 9, ball at the 25-yard line. Waiting for the snap is Carroll, the quarterback for Lourdes. One guy in motion. Thought about an inside handoff. He drops back. The ball's tipped. It's going to be 1st down Caledonia. They're going to take it over the 25-yard line in their own territory. Nice defensive stand for the Warriors.
Yeah, that was absolutely set up to go to Deacon Langslide, the tight end. He was pretending like he was going to block that play. Instead, he tries to leak out. Tyson Ginther did a great job of not buying it and kind of followed him. Maybe hooked him a little bit, but really did not have any effect on the play. So really good defensive stand for the Warriors. Now the Warriors take over 1st and 10 on their own 25.
All right, we got Will Allen at quarterback. We got 3 guys split out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 guy in the backfield. Will Allen takes the shotgun snap, and who's carrying? Is that Jack Schmitz? Is that Hunter Frank?
I think it was Hunter Frank.
Must be Hunter Frank.
Yeah, looked like Hunter
Gain
Frank.
of about a 1.5 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and a long 8. With 9:06, no score in this ball game. Caledonia, on the first drive of Lourdes, sent him off the field on a 4th and 9 with the ball in 25. So here we go. Will Allen, shotgun formation. 3 guys split out wide, 1 in the backfield. Will waiting for the snap, gets it. This time gets it to Hunter Frank again. He's going to get another couple. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors. The ball is going to be on about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think this is the Warriors feeling out period a little bit, like what kind of defense Lourdes going to play on their talented wide receiver group, Grant King, Kobe Hamel, Zeke Engler, et cetera, Tyson Ginther. And I think they're just trying to figure out what they're going to give them and execute from there, Greg.
Kobe Hamel out to the left. We got Gangler and Grant King out to the right. This one's complete out to Gangler. Across the 50, 45, down to about the 41-yard line. He needed 3. He got about 23.
Yeah, that's exact. I just kind of had that feeling like those first 2 plays are like, all right, how are they going to defend us? What's their defense going to be? And then let's attack it after that. Let's run a couple plays, get a couple yards, and then let's see what they're going to run here. And that's exactly what happened there.
All right, 7:57, no score. Caledonia's on the run after that first down, after that third down and long. Will Allen boots it out to Hunter Frank, and he's got some room on the right inside. He's still on his feet. He gets down to about the 25-yard line. He gained him about 15, maybe 16 on the play. Brings up another first down and 10 for the Warriors. They're on a roll.
Yeah, nice job there, Will Allen. Get the pitch out there to Hunter Frank. Hunter Frank gets out in the perimeter and just turns the Jets on and gets that first down, gets outside that D-end defense, and there's appears to be, no, I thought they were calling a timeout of some sort, but 1st and 10, Caledonia on the Lourdes 25-yard line, 7:40 in the first quarter.
Will, shotgun formation, gets a snap, pitches it out to Hunter Frank. Hunter Frank, he goes this way and that way, and there's a flag on the play. He did gain about 4 yards on the play. Let's see what the penalty is. I'm going to guess it's offense.
It's either holding or face mask. We're going to see what's going on here. It could be.
It was a little late for a holding.
Yeah, they are called on a holding, it looks like. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So it was going to be a second down and 7. Now it's going to be a first down because they'll replay the down.
Yep. And it's from the spot. So it's not necessarily 1st and 20. Exactly right. Yep.
Actually, it's going to be 17.
Yep. So it won't be 1st and 20.
Yep.
So it's from the spot, unlike the NFL and other. And they are winding the clock here. So we got 7. They are winding the clock here, and it's 7:32 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on the Lourdes 25-yard line. Warriors got the ball.
Will Allen, shotgun formation. One guy in the backfield. 3 guys split out wide. Gets a snap. He drops back. He's looking. Finds a guy. Oh, just out of the reach of, was that Grant?
Looks like
out of Grant King.
Yep. The ball sailed on it a little bit, got a little high. Still, I like what the Warriors here are pursuing here. They find something in the middle of the field. That's what they're liking.
That was open.
Yep, it was.
He catches that ball. That's a first down.
Yep, that's right. So they definitely have been attacking the middle of the field. So the Lourdes must be attacking the perimeters and keeping the long ball out of play.
0-0-7-17 left in the first quarter. Will Allen, shotgun formation, drops back, and he's in a little trouble. He's going to take off with the ball himself. He's still on his feet. He gains about maybe 3 yards, maybe 4. It's going to bring up a third down and about 13 here for the Warriors. 7:02, 0-0 is the score.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to keep an eye out on number 4, Robert Baudoon, I think. He must be spying Cooper. I'm sorry, Will Allen, Cooper's brother, because he just kind of hung out there until Will started moving the pocket, and then he just kind of followed him along. So it was either number 4 or it was number 2.
Here's their defensive guys.
Okay, yep. I believe it was 4. I believe it was that Robert Baudoon.
Okay.
Yep. So we got third and about 13, Greg. And Caledonia's driving on the Lourdes 26-yard line.
Will Allen, shotgun formation, looking. He fires one downfield, and he's going to overthrow his guy just a little bit in the end zone. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 13. And we're probably going to go for this.
Yeah, I think it's 4-down territory here for the Warriors, and it's gettable. I mean, it's 4th and 12, obviously, but you can't punt it, and it's too long for a field goal. So you got a feeling it's going to be some sort of screen play, perhaps, or something to the wide receivers. Get to the sticks, get to that first down, hook, and throw a dart.
Indeed. Here we go. 6:20, no score here in the first quarter. Homecoming for the Warriors. 4th down and 13, ball on the 28-yard line. Shotgun formation is Will Allen. 3 guys split out wide, one in the backfield. He drops back, looking, fires, and overthrows his guy. And that was going to be to Grant King, and the Lourdes Eagles are going to take over on down. So
honestly, Greg, that was there. If that would have connected, all Grant had to do, and he's such a great athlete, is make one guy miss, and he'd have got the first.
Yep, sure.
Just didn't execute to the fullest. And so now the Lourdes will take over. We're at a 0-0 ball game, 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lourdes take over at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Carroll. He's under center this time for the Eagles. At the 28-yard line in their own territory. He's going to option. This time he's going to take it himself. Maybe gain of a yard on that play, yard and a half possibly. They do a lot of options, so he's got the choice of taking himself or flip it out to the tailback. This time he took it himself.
Yeah, nice job there of minimal gain there. Warriors defense gets in the backfield. Lourdes will continue this drive. 2nd down and 9 at their own 30-yard line. 5:47 remaining in the first quarter, 0-0 ball game.
Carroll under center, 2 guys in the backfield. 2 guys split out wide to the right. Carroll waiting for the snap for the Eagles. He gets a snap, and he's going to take it himself this time again. He gets absolutely punished right at the line of scrimmage. He might have gained a half a yard.
Yeah, and as we say in the broadcast booth, by a host of Warriors, because it's hard to select one. That was hair on fire, get to the ball carrier, and that's what they did. Got a minimal gain. We'll call it 3rd and 8, maybe a short 8, a long 7. At the Lourdes 30-yard line of their own 30-yard line. 5 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 0-0 ball game.
Carroll's breaking the huddle. Guys coming up to the line of scrimmage. 4:57 and counting. Carroll under center for the Eagles. He's under center. 2 guys split out wide, one to the right, one to the left, 2 guys in the backfield. He drops back, fires downfield. Guy, and he does.
Picked off. What a
play. Off by Gangler, and it is an interception.
Wow, what a play. That was, it looked like number 6.
He went inside, Jim. I thought it was going to be a complete pass, but Gangler kind of jumped it a little bit and got inside on the wide receiver.
Absolutely correct. Abraham Lovely, I believe, was the number for the Lourdes. Looked like he took a great angle. Looked like it was going to be a completion and a first down. Gangler goes in there like a robber and just takes it from him and takes a great angle. Now Caledonia's got the ball. 1st and 10 at the Lourdes 44-yard line. 4:42 remaining in the first quarter, 0-0 ball game.
Will Allen, shotgun formation, hands up to Hunter Frank. He's off to the left-hand side. He twists and turns, gain of a solid 5 yards, maybe even 6 on the play. Jim's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4 on the play. They're going to say it's about 4 to 4.5 yards.
You know, Hunter Frank's got really quick feet.
He does.
Really quick feet. I mean, I'm not sure what his straight line speed is, but he is quick and shifty and gets to that line of scrimmage. So Warriors in and out of that huddle quickly. 4 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Warriors driving. 2nd and 5 at 38-yard line on Lourdes.
Will Allen, shotgun formation. Same formation. Gets it. This time he's going to take it himself, but he is met by the entire Lourdes football defense here. So
as they say in the football business, that's where they sent the kitchen sink.
They did indeed.
They brought the house, and the Warriors did not have an answer for that. There is an injury. Ooh, that looks like Cooper Allen.
Cooper, yep.
It's not good on any.
Nope. On any.
Looks like a left forearm. We'll see here.
Maybe it's just a little
stinger, maybe.
Stinger, hopefully.
Yep.
They'll get that figured out. So,
knowing Cooper, he's probably just going to rub a little dirt on it.
Yeah, Maddox Watt going to enter the game for him at left tackle. So here we are. We're at a 3rd down and 9, ball to 44-yard line. 3 minutes 40 seconds. No score on the scoreboard yet. Will Allen, shotgun formation. 3rd down and 9. This time he's going to flip it out to Hunter Frank. Gain of about 2. He needed 9, and so it's going to bring up 4th down. This time I think we're going to punt.
I believe they're going to punt. And the Lourdes, I feel a vibe coming from them. They're bringing pressure.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, we're going to bring it every single play and either have an answer for it or not. So they're going to have to come up with something quick, over the top, screens, quick hitters, slants of some sort, because they're bringing more than we can block right now.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 3.
Cooper Allen back in the field, too.
Yeah, I see that. 4th down and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line inside of the Eagles territory. And I'm going to assume we're going to punt here. We are going to punt.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 46 seconds. Clock's running. And here we go. Punt formation. And on beautiful punt. Let's hope it stays in bounds, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it was a beautiful punt by Moss.
It really was. If he could have just got it out to the sideline, they'd have nailed him back inside the 5 on that.
Yeah, nice job there by Moss, though. Just got a little too much into it. Let's thank our sponsors here, Greg. Auto Value Parts Store in Caledonia, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, Midwest Machinery, Winona Controls, Merchants Bank, Houston County American Dairy Association, Myhre Construction, Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Bluff Country Meats, Caledonia Lumber, Eitzen Truck Shop, Danielson Insurance Agency, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Master Metals Incorporated, Wieser, Septic, and Excavating, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Acentek, Ascending Technology, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, and New Albin Savings Bank. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors, very much.
Lourdes here.
Lourdes, inside handoff, and no gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Good defensive stand there for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's really going to depend on if we can control their tailbacks. That's what makes their world go around. And Warriors so far have done that. But just like any great offense, they hit, then they look for the big one. So the Warriors are going to have to prevent that.
0-0 here, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in this first quarter. It has been a battle, and we expected that, Jim. So here we go. Carroll on center for the Eagles. Gets a snap. He's dropping back, looking for his tailback. Finds him. Gain of about 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Eagles. Minute 42, 0-0 is a score. And the Eagles come here at 3-1, and Caledonia's at 2-2.
Tell you, both defenses here came here to play because there's just nothing to be had there. I mean, that's a nice little gain there for the Lourdes, but it's still 3rd and 5 on their own 26-yard line. Minute 20 remaining in the first quarter. This quarter is flying by also, Greg.
It is indeed. Minute 16 left. Under center is Carroll for the Eagles. One guy in motion. Carroll drops back, fires. He's got his guy. Not enough for a 1st down. Right at about the 34-yard line of the Eagles, and it's going to move the chains.
I feel like Gabriel Quidnos, number 2, got away with when that receiver comes in motion and they go to the line of scrimmage a little too early before the ball is snapped. I feel like he definitely got away with one there. But
did he hold?
No. He went towards the line of scrimmage in motion before the ball was snapped.
I see. Okay.
So he's already got a little head start.
Got it. All right. Lourdes, Carroll, under center, waiting for the snap. One guy in motion. Gets a snap. He rolls out to the right and was going to option. He takes it himself. Gain of about 1.5, maybe 2. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 with 32 seconds left in this first quarter. No score.
Yeah, my guess that's probably the last play of this quarter, and that's like an 18-minute real-time quarter.
Yep.
Or 19-minute.
Yeah.
That's very quick in any standards. So I'm guessing the Lourdes here are going to just, they are. They're just going to accept this, and they're going to take it to the other side of the field, where when we resume, will be 2nd down and 8 at the 36-yard line of the Lourdes. So
let's take a minute and thank our sponsors.
Yeah, let's thank our sponsors again. New Albin Savings Bank, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, Acentek, Ascending Technology, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Wieser, Septic, and Excavating, Master Metals Incorporated, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Danielson Insurance Agency, Eitzen Truck Shop, Caledonia Lumber, Bluff Country Meats, Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Myhre Construction, Houston County American Dairy Association, Merchants Bank, Winona Controls, Midwest Machinery, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, Auto Value Parts Store in Caledonia. Thank you, sponsors.
Jim, I'm looking at the crowd here. We have a really good crowd here tonight. You know, you look at the sidelines, and this year we've changed something. Carl wanted a little more, for years he didn't want anybody close to the football team, and this year's like, hey, we need to change some things up. So we got the school to agree to having some bleachers real close to the field on each side, and it's our new student section, and they're filling it up. So they go from, depending on what side of the field we're on, they'll walk back and forth. So it's really nice to see. And besides that, we have a pretty full bleacher section, people out down along each side of the sidelines. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Like on an evening like tonight, where else would you rather be?
No doubt
just
about
a beautiful, wow. I'm going to call it a full evening, but it kind of almost feels like a summer evening.
Jim, if we'd have to put our boats away tomorrow, we should be out there.
What's up with that?
I know it. All right, here we go. Lourdes. Under center is Carroll, and he gets stood up at about the 40, I'm going to call it 39-yard line. He's about 5.5 yards short of the first down. I'm going to bring up a third down. I'm going to call it 5 with a minute, 11:44 left in this second quarter, just underway. No score yet.
Yeah, and this is kind of where Lourdes, I've noticed they'll run a screen or something quick because they know pressure's coming. Whether Caledonia's just coming with 4 or if they're going to bring an extra 1 or 2 more coming, this ball's going to come out quick.
All right, Carroll under center for, no, he's in shotgun formation this time. Third down and 5. Carroll waiting for the snap. He gets it. Oh, bob a little bit, but he recovers. He's got some pressure. He's loose. He's going to have enough for the first down. Had a couple misses there. Otherwise, he'd have been buried for a loss.
Yeah, just, natural pressure. Caledonia didn't bring any sort of blitz. They just had natural pressure, and Carroll did a great job, the quarterback for the Lourdes, of just eluding that and getting outside the pocket and picking up the first down. So Lourdes will continue this drive, still on their end of the field, their 47-yard line, 1st and 10, 11:06 remaining here, in 11:07 remaining in the second quarter.
Carroll breaks the huddle for Lourdes. Under center is Carroll. 2 guys split out, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 guys in the backfield, waiting for the snap, gets it, hands it off the tailback. He's met immediately, and I'm going to guess he's going to lose about a half a yard.
Yeah,
they're going to call him right at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely blown up there, and I've got my eye on it. I just can't find his number. That was Noah Schrader.
Okay.
And many others. Let me be frank with you. Noah definitely led it, but it was followed up by many other Warriors there for defense there.
So it's to bring up a second down and 10, ball at the 47-yard line in Lourdes territory. Carroll under center for the Eagles. Waiting for the snap. 2 guys in the backfield. 2 guys split out wide.
Oh, that'll be a false start.
That's going to be a false start. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, that'll be on that 34, Lucas Brooks, who's their go-to tailback. He wanted to get an early jump on the play there, and
we all do, but
as you say, dun, dun, da, 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 you can't do that.
Yeah. So it's going to bring up a second down, and I'm going to call it 14 with the ball now on the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Second down, they're going to call it second down and 15. Carroll is shotgun. Nope, he's under center here. 2 guys in the backfield, 2 guys split out wide, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and number 6 is in motion for the Eagles. Carroll drops back, looking. He's got some pressure, and he's not going to.
Oh, that's a fumble, I think. Oh,
and Cooper Allen tipped that out of his hand, and that would have been a fumble because he wasn't throwing it.
Yep, that's right. It would have been, but to our audience, it did go out of bounds, so there's no recovery. But a loss of maybe 1 more, Greg.
Well, there wasn't a loss because
3rd and 15.
Yeah, well, it was 3rd and 15 because it was an incomplete pass.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a fumble because I thought he knocked it out of his hand. I didn't know it was a.
Yeah, it was. They called it incomplete, so it's still the way I see it, it was the ball is still placed at the original line of scrimmage. So,
okay.
So still 3rd down and 15, ball at the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Shotgun formation is Carroll. 3 guys split out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 guy in the backfield. Carroll drops back. He's going to fire. Oh, we tried to jump that. It didn't quite get to it. However, got him with only a minimal gain of about maybe 6. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Eagles.
Yeah, Gangler played that so well for the Warriors. Well before the first round, the first down 6. In fact, it was it would have been 4th and 10, which is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So he kind of gave him what he wanted, did a great job tackling. Now Lourdes are punting.
Lourdes going to punt. Grant King's back to receive here for the Warriors. 9 minutes, 9 seconds left in this first half. No score, 4th down and 9. He gets a snap, low snap, and a kick. Grant might have a chance.
Good punt.
It is a good punt. However, goes out of bounds. They probably watched some film not to kick at the Grant.
Yeah, I just got a feeling here the Warriors or you hope they get in a rhythm. I just feel like this is the drive they're going to get in their rhythm. They kind of know the defense Lourdes are going to play against them, and I'm guessing between Coach Frickty and Coach Hauser, they got a package for something like this.
Hats off to our defense. We've given them a short field this entire game.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, now the Warriors, this is really the first drive they've had not great field position on their own 20-yard line. It is a 0-0 ball game, folks, here. 8:58 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Warriors on their own 21-yard line.
In a minute here, we'll check our scores around the league here and around the conference and see what's going on. Will Allen hands off to Hunter Frank. Hunter Frank twists and turns. Maybe gain of a half a yard on that. Tries to get out to the left-hand side. Just wasn't much there, Jim.
Yeah, I think Lourdes, they just have more people than we can block right now, both on whether we choose to run the ball or pass the ball. We're gonna have to open this up on the perimeters a little bit.
I'm gonna predict we get a dose of Noah Schrader at tailback here shortly.
Yep, I agree. I mean, sooner or later you got to bring a different device.
Yeah.
And I think you're right.
All right, Will Allen, shotgun formation. It's 2nd down and 9, ball at our own 22-yard line. Will Allen, shotgun, gets a snap, fires quickly out to the right to Grant King, and he just didn't get it out there far enough and went on the ground first before Grant even had a chance. It was bring up a 3rd down and 9.
It felt rushed, and it didn't need to be. The line was holding up there, and Will's going to get this. Will's a stud athlete, just a great overall athlete, and a really good quarterback. He will figure this out. He didn't need to rush that one, and I think next time he'll put an array on the dime.
Yeah, I think he felt a little pressure in his left peripheral, and he thought he had to get the ball out quickly. And Grant was wide open.
Yep.
You just got to get the ball in Grant's hands and make some things happen. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 9, ball in our own 22-yard line, shotgun formation. Will Allen, he drops back. He's looking, and he's going to fire. And he's got one guy, and I thought so too.
Got tackled.
I thought it was interference as well, and they seen it differently. That would have been on Kobe Hamel was trying to get himself open and try to get himself in some clean air out there, and from here it looked like there's some hands on it, Jim.
Yeah, it sure did. It would have been a heck of a connection, but just out of the reach, and definitely.
Nevertheless, it's
definitely some contact.
Yep, 4th down and 9. Caledonia's going to punt this ball away here with 8:07 left in this first half. No score. And so we've got Charlie Moss he's back to punt the ball. And we got too many guys in the field. We have a penalty.
Here.
That was a really early
legal
flag.
Substitution? What do they got going on here? Let's see here, because it's not delayed. Legal substitution. Yep, that's what it was.
Oh, we had too many guys in the field? Must have been.
No. Illegal substitution. Yep. So we must have tried to run a guy off or something there.
Because after you break the huddle, your guys have to be committed where they're supposed to be. Yep. All right.
So 8:07, Greg, remaining in the second quarter, 0-0 ball game.
Backs up the ball 5 yards. Charlie Moss punts the ball away. Nice punt. Gets it down to the 48-yard line. Is that a flag, or is that where the ball placement?
I think it was a bag. A bag. Yeah, nice little punt there by Charlie too, and he was under duress. That punt almost got blocked. So,
indeed.
Boy, this is just a game of back and forth. Now Lourdes get the ball 1st and 10 on the Warrior side of the field at the 48-yard line. 8 minutes remaining here in the first half, and it is 0-0 ball game.
Need some defense by the Warriors here, Jim. We've given them, we were just talking about this, a short game, a short field the entire night.
Yep.
And once again, they're going to take the ball over at their own inside the Warrior 48-yard line. So, under center is Lourdes. Gets a snap, drops back. He's going to fire downfield. Got his guy, and it looks to me enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think that goes to Deacon Landslide again there. It appears to be he's his little outlet there at tight end.
If you see nothing,
yeah.
Chuck it out.
He's his little Tucker Craft, if you will, or Hawkinson. He leaks out after.
Now, why would you bring up a Packer?
Well,
when
I followed
how
it
about
up.
Hawkinson?
Followed it up with Hawkinson.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, Kraft is good.
My bad, by the way.
All right, Carroll under center for the Eagles. It was an option. He's got an open field here. He decided not to pitch and take it himself. He's going to bring up another first down, moving the chains with 7:44 left in this first half.
Wow, I'm seeing Will Allen got the tackle there. He doesn't play a lot of defense since he's been quarterback. You know, the Warriors started the season with Grant King at quarterback. Then there was an injury. Will Allen is an extremely very good quarterback. And then they've been trying to protect him. Now they got him on defense. That's the first time I've seen that. Maybe you've seen it before. But.
He loves to play defense. And after that, when he had to start to play quarterback after Grant got hurt, he didn't like that because Carl says you're not playing defense. All right, Carroll this time, he was going to do the same play off the right-hand side. However, Caledonia sniffed it out. This time he only got a 1-yard gain, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 with the ball at the 30-yard line inside of actually about the 29.5-yard line of the Warriors. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. I'm going to call it 9.
Yeah, the Warriors' front four there is just kind of controlling that line of scrimmage, and they need to because Lourdes got some playmakers on the outside, and they're just trying to find something on the outside. And there's nothing up the middle for them at this point. So Lourdes has the ball, 2nd down and 9 at their Warrior 29-yard line. 6:45 remaining in the first half, 0-0 ball game.
Carroll under center for the Eagles. 2 guys in the backfield, 2 guys split out wide, waiting for the snap, gets it, and gets it off to the fullback, and it was just right off the guard, and he just found a lot of space there. However, he didn't get as much as I thought, Jim. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 with the ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Cooper Allen.
I'm going to call it
Allen violently brought him down.
You know, when you're calling the game like this, you look for the ball. You don't watch for the tackles so much. So you can't pick out the defensive
a torpedo,
guys.
And I just wait till the guy gets off the field or off the pile.
All right, Carroll in under center here. 2 guys in the backfield, 2 guys to the left of him. He throws to number 2 there, and he's got his guy open enough for a first down. Going to move the chains, gets it down to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, this appears to be one of those slugger knockers that old coach John Matt likes to call it, and it appears this is going to be a defensive battle. Lourdes do pick up the first down. They're driving on the Caledonia Warrior territory. 1st and 10 lines of the Warriors. 5 minutes in the quarter.
No score. Here we go. We got a 1st down and 10, ball at the 16-yard line. Carroll under center for the Eagles. And looks like we have a timeout on the field, and it's going to be timeout.
Lourdes.
Eagles.
Yep. All right, let's thank our sponsors here, Greg. Auto Value Parts store in Caledonia, the Shellhorn Bar Grill, Midwest Machinery, Winona Controls, Merchants Bank, Houston County American Dairy Association, Myhre Construction, Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Bluff Country Meats, Caledonia Lumber, Eitzen Truck Shop, Danielson Insurance Agency, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Master Metals Incorporated, Wieser Septic and Excavating, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Acentek, Ascending Technology, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, and New Albin Savings Bank. Also tonight, folks, we, at the end of the conclusion of this game, we will be nominating a player of the game, which will be brought to you by the Houston County American Dairy Association Player of the Game. Player of the game will receive a certificate for a Cheese Mountain Pizza, 1.5 quart container of ice cream from Quick Trip, courtesy of the Houston County ADA. And then we will also be selecting a play of the game, which is also, since Shellhorn will be donating that, and that will be play of the game, and that will be a gift certificate from the Shellhorn.
Yeah, thank you, Shellhorn, and thank you, Quick Trip, and the ADA for your very generous contributions. And the players and spectators certainly appreciate it. Here we go. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left. Lourdes, 1st down and 10 at the Warrior 16. Carroll under center for the Eagles. Wait for the snap. Gets it, and there's going to be some little movement.
Yep.
It's going to back him up a little bit.
Yeah, that'll make 1st and 10, 1st and 15. And this is such a game of field position that will help the Warriors, obviously. Back of the Lourdes up here, make it down 1st and 15 at the Warrior 21-yard line.
All right. The Eagles get sent back 5 yards. As Jim said, it's the placed on the 21-yard line now, so it's going to be first down and 15, ball on the 21-yard line. 0-0 is the score. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in this half. The Eagles break the huddle. Carroll under center. 2 guys split out to the left, 2 guys in the backfield. Carroll waiting for the snap. Gets it. He's going to option off to the right, and he's going to take it himself. And he's going to gain, about 8 yards on that play, Jim.
Yeah, that's probably the most positive gain on a quote-unquote dive play that the Lourdes have had there, where the Warriors have been really controlling the line of scrimmage. That will be a pickup of about 6. We'll bring up second down and 9 for the Lourdes on the Caledonia Warriors 15-yard line. 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. 0-0 ball game.
All right, here we go. Carroll under center for the Eagles. 2 guys split out wide, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 guys in the backfield. Carroll waiting for the snap. Second down and 7. And this time a little misdirection. He pitches it out to the right. He's got a guy open. He pitches it out to his tailback. Gain of about, I'm going to call it 3, maybe 4. It's going to bring up a third down and 2.5, maybe 3.
Yep, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. That's a big game for the Lourdes there. Caledonia's really got to buckle down. This is a long 2, a short 3. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We got a 0-0 ball game. Lourdes are threatening, however, on the Caledonia Warrior, looks like 12-yard line.
Tell you what, I'm looking at Carroll. He says he's 6 foot, 155. He looks a lot bigger back. Here we go. Carroll under center. He hits the ball right to the fullback, and he's moving the pile. He's got definitely enough for a first down.
Yeah. So I think they've found something there between the tackles, between the A and B gap there, which is between the center guard, where they are trying to take advantage of this. Now it'll be first and goal for the Lourdes with 3:55 remaining here and counting at the Warrior 5-yard line.
Looks like, is that the 5?
4 to 5. Yep. The ball just short of that line.
Okay. There we go. They're calling it the 4. Looked like it was deeper now. Okay, the Warriors going to take a little a timeout here and talk about it with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. 0-0 is a score. It's first down and first down and goal for the Eagles. And Caledonia takes their first timeout. So they've each had a timeout. It's a good time to thank our sponsors here, Jim.
Yeah, so thank you, Auto Valley Parts Store in Caledonia, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, Midwest Machinery, Winona Controls, Merchants Bank, Houston County American Dairy Association, Myhre Construction, Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Bluff Country Meats, Caledonia Lumber, Eitzen Truck Shop, Danielson Insurance Agency, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Master Metals Incorporated, Wieser Septic and Excavating, Floor Guys of Eitzen, Acentek, Ascending Technology, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, and New Albin Savings Bank. Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, thank you, sponsors. Thank you, LA Communications, for making this all happen. And Olaf Johnson, he does a great job, with the technology and setting up all these sponsors. And so thank you, everybody, for making this happen. And we enjoy doing this. We haven't even announced ourselves tonight. Greg Hoshide, Jim Hoshide, bringing you play-by-play coverage here from the Caledonia Warrior facilities here. It's a beautiful field. Maintenance did a fantastic job getting this field ready tonight. And here we go. It's first down and 4 and first down and goal. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Lourdes under center. 2 guys in the backfield. 1 guy split out wide. And Carroll takes it out, pitch to his tailback, and looked like touchdown.
It's a touchdown, I believe. Yep. Just got out the tackles there and made a rush to the pylon and got in for a touchdown. And Lourdes are going to take a lead here, Greg.
Yeah, they are.
And Caledonia on offense hasn't really done anything yet to compensate that, but it's early.
It is early. We haven't really got our pass game established, Jim. And not taking anything away from Hunter Frank, we haven't seen Noah Schrader in the background.
Yeah.
In the backfield yet.
Yep. Just a change of pace. Hunter Frank's a very talented, quick-footed, quick, shifty guy, and then Noah Schrader's more your pounder. So we'll see what they bring up.
All right. The extra point attempt for the Eagles. It's up and doesn't look like it's good, though. It is good.
It is, yeah.
All right. It looked like he hooked it a little bit, but it's going to bring the score 7-0, 3:34 seconds. Plenty of time left for Caledonia to score. So it's 3:34 with the first score of the game. is so the Eagles go up 7-0 and plenty of time to score, Jim, with 3 minutes 34 seconds left in the second quarter.
Absolutely. The Warriors just got to get their rhythm. They got to, set up something to set up something. Either set up the run to set up the pass, set up short pass, set up the long pass, some sort of rhythm. They got to get in a rhythm. They're just not in there yet.
So they're huddling up on the sidelines, and we get a good return here. Make it a short field right off the bat. They get the ball into Grant King. Any of those guys' hands, Kobe Hommel, Grant King. Who is number 2 for us?
Klug, Jacob Klug.
Oh, Jacob Klug. Yep. They can all make something happen.
Absolutely. Get some points on the board if you can here, and the Warriors will get the ball here at the half.
All right, and to kick off for Lourdes. Number 14 is Seeger.
Looks like back deep is Klug and King, Greg. And then mid-range happens to be Hommel and Gangler, maybe?
Yep. So Seeger's going to kick it off to one of those 4. We haven't seen him kick yet. We kicked off.
We're going to get the ball at the half. Yep, Warriors will.
Here we go. Seeger kicks it off. Ball's in the air. So go over to Grant King. Grant King has it at his own 25 across the 30.
Ooh,
he slips. However, there wasn't much there.
Nope, there really wasn't.
Well covered, and he gets it out to about the 24-yard line.
And Grant's a playmaker, and there just really wasn't there much. And he did slip a little bit. I don't know if the field should be slippery. I don't know. Like we haven't had rain, but
looked to me like he was going to try to cut it left.
Okay.
And just couldn't get any.
Just kind of lost his footing. Yep. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Warriors at their own 24-yard line.
All right. Will Allen, shotgun formation. 3 guys split out wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Will Allen drops back. He's got Grant King open.
Wide open.
20.
And he's loose.
20. The 15, the 10, 5, touchdown, Caledonia.
There's that rhythm, Greg, that we're trying to figure out. That something just had to open up. It felt like we were playing in a phone booth.
Yeah.
And then Grant King wide open, not even covered. And Will Allen does a great job identifying that.
He found that.
Throws
really
a dime
nicely.
right in his hands on the move, and a big touchdown. Warriors now trying to tie this ball game up with one quick play.
Yeah, it was a quick hit. I mean, Grant King had his guy beat. Will Allen found him and said, I got you, dude.
I see ya.
All right, here we go. That play only took about 6 seconds. So here we go. Extra point attempt by Charlie.
These are big, Greg. Extra points are big here.
No doubt about it. Charlie Moss. Gangler going to hold. Caledonia just. Oh,
no.
Yep.
Just
get on it. Because you can advance that, right?
Extra points are so crucial in all sports. But, this is where now it's a 1-score game. I don't want to belabor this, but, it just makes things complicated.
Yeah, it does.
And it's no one's fault there. It's just a mistake, a bad snap.
So what happened there?
Mishandled.
What happened is it was a little bit of a high snap, and Gangler just couldn't put it down, and there's a lot of pressure on that.
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
3 big keys there.
He just could not get that down, and the heat's coming, and his decision. Charlie, he was trying to pick it up and just couldn't get the ball in his hands, and they just jumped on it. Yeah, that's
you kick to be under 2 seconds.
Yes.
And so it's a pressure play. I mean, I know on TV, kids and folks, it looks so easy, but it is not. It takes 4 intricacies. A great snap. You got to have the line to hold up. You need a good hold, and then a successful kick. And you need all of those things to happen, not one of those things to happen.
Yeah, that is exactly right. So here we go. Caledonia try to tie it up. However, we did get 6 points on the board. It's now 7-6. Caledonia trails by 1 with 3 minutes, 19 seconds. A lot of time. They have 2 timeouts as well. So we can get a good defensive stance here, Jim, and, look at how fast we scored there.
Yeah, that's just huge for momentum. I mean, it just feels like, okay, now we're in the game.
Yes,
it just kind of felt like we weren't.
And you kind of opened up the offense a little bit.
Exactly right. And that's what we've said, that, we have to open this up because they are playing everything between the tackles.
All right, Caledonia, Charlie Moss going to kick off for the Warriors. Very short kick. And Charlie has a
those are kicks or what's going on there. Normally he'll bang her down to the 20 minimum, 10. I don't know if it's a strategic thing or if just miss kicking it maybe.
Yeah, nerves are a lot. He's a sophomore, strong kid, determined kid.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things go. I mean, there's a lot of psyche that goes with this game in every sport.
For sure. Charlie's done one heck of a job all year. Just really, I mean, quite sophomore, and he's done a great job. So Caledonia defense here on the Lourdes, their own 46-yard line.
3 minutes, 15 seconds, 7-6, Lourdes lead. All right, Earl under center. He gets it off to his tail. Did they call that complete? Did he catch that?
And that's going to be a loss of 1 from the 46 to about the 45 and a half.
Okay. They're marking it right about the line of scrimmage. I thought he was a half a yard off too, Jim, but
yeah, they put the second marker.
Oh, yeah, he is a little back of it.
Yeah, a little further behind.
All right, so we're going to call it second down and 11. Ball at the 46-yard line, 2 minutes, 49 seconds. 6. Carroll under for the Eagles. Waiting for the snap. 2 guys in the backfield. Pitches it out to his tailback. He's got ahead of steam. However, he gets mad. He gets up to the line of scrimmage, maybe gains a yard clock.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that offensive play put a little juice on the defense there because the defense has been playing really good all game long. They did give up that 1 touchdown, but there's some serious pursuit there. 3rd down and 9 for the Lourdes on their own 47-yard line. 1 minute, 55 remaining in the first half.
Carroll under center for the Eagles. 3rd down and 9. 1 guy in motion. Waits for him to clear. He's going to pitch it out to his right. And I thought they had him in the backfield. However, they do. I think he lost yard, Jim.
Yeah, it was either Tyson Ginther or Gangler that really ended up making that play. They made the quarterback adjust, the running back adjust there, and actually lost a yard maybe, or got back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'm going to call lost yard.
Yeah, great job. I can't quite tell if regardless. I'll give it to both of them. It was a heck of a play. Right. So 4th down and 9 for the Lourdes. Got to believe they're going to punt this ball.
Yeah, I would think they would. Okay, that was an option play. That took so long to develop. It gave Caledonia so much time to get over there.
Yep, it really did.
So here we go. It's going to be a 4th down and 9 ball.
Who called the timeout here, Greg? Must have been Caledonia to get the ball back, I would think.
You know what? I didn't see that one.
Because it shows both with 2 timeouts left remaining. I'm just going to guess Caledonia took a timeout, saved some time because there's a minute 40 left, and Coach Frichty, if there's a second, there's it. So.
Yeah, I would guess that as well, Jim. So I'm going to guess we're down to 1 timeout left. So Grant King's going to go back to receive this punt.
Yep, they just adjusted it. So Caledonia's got 1 timeout left here. They're down 7-6 with a minute 40 to go in the second quarter.
Okay, here we go. Punt formation for the Eagles. He gets the snap. It's in the air. King, he's probably going to let this go. Oh, we touched it, though, so he had to get it. Looked like it was going to touch it, or it did hit our guy. Rather than him getting the heck out of the way, he just kind of watched it and hit him.
I didn't know if it did touch Gangler or not. I couldn't tell. Or if he was just trying to prevent that ball because that ball was rolling.
Okay.
So regardless, anyway, so it's going to be Grant King basically just covering up the punt. Caledonia is deep on their 15-yard line, 16-yard line with a minute 31, 1 timeout left. They're down 7-6 here in the second quarter.
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10, minute 31. Caledonia trails by 1. Scores 7, Caledonia 6. Shotgun formation. Will Allen drops back, fires downfield, just overshoots Kobe Hommel just outside, just a little high for Kobe to get to. And had he caught it, it would have been a gain of about 13 yards. However, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 with a minute 27 seconds left in this half. Caledonia trails.
I think they'll come back to that play. The ball picked up the first down there. I think they'll come back to that play.
Okay, Will Allen, shotgun formation. 3 guys split out wide. Gangler, Grant King to the right, Kobe Hommel out to the left. 1 guy in the backfield. Shotgun, Will Allen going to fire. He's looking. He's got Grant King.
Oh,
how is that not pass interference? Because he was hit before that ball got to his hands.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Kind of a 50-50 ball. Normally 9 out of 10 times Grant will come down to that ball.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, it was incomplete pass. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Minute 21 left in this half. And 7. And let's see what Coach Frichte has brewed up here for a play with 3rd down and 10.
You know, this is a precarious situation here. You want to try and move the ball, get a first down, continue the drive, but you don't want to, if you don't convert, you don't want to give too much time to the Lourdes here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, shotgun formation for Will Allen. He drops back. He's rolling to his right. He fires first down, and he's out of bounds.
She's going to be close. I think he might be a half yard short.
You might be right on that. I thought he strongly got that, but he is a little short.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting call, Jim.
If I'm Coach well, I don't know. He must bounce or I would just try and run the clock down, but the clock ain't running. So did he step out of bounds?
Like, he must have, unless they call a timeout.
But that's the
we're
problem.
We're gonna go
Should
for
the
this.
clock not be?
So
I don't know if we're going. I think we're punting this ball.
Noah Schrader's in the backfield.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Moss
Take
punting.
that. Yep. Charlie Moss is going to punt this with 4th down and 1. He punts it, gets a very nice punt. Nobody's even in the range of receiving it. Nobody's actually back deep at all.
Yeah.
So
I think Lourdes was playing that safe. They're like, hey, we don't necessarily believe you're punting this ball, and if you do, it almost feels like Lourdes are okay of taking this into halftime at 7-6, unless they're going to come out guns a-blazing. Otherwise, they would have had a punt returner there.
I don't think they, from what I've seen, and maybe it's a decoy, but we haven't seen much of a passing game at all. You know, it's just that option or the quarterback keeper.
Or a screen or the short pass to their tight ends.
But nothing downfield.
Nope, I agree. They do have playmakers, but Caledonia's defense done a nice job containing them. I think this is where they got to get off the field and just take this in at halftime if the Warriors are fortunate enough.
Okay. Shotgun formation. Carroll looking downfield, and he's in trouble. However, he does get loose out of all that heat, and he's across midfield into 53 seconds left. Did he get out of bounds?
Yeah, he got out of bounds and a big pickup. Now they're in Warriors territory at the 46-yard line.
He was in trouble there, and we had no coverage downfield, and he just took off the ball. So he had enough for a first down. It's going to bring him inside the Caledonia, looks like the 46-yard line.
Make no mistake now, Lourdes are in attack mode. Before they didn't know what they wanted to do. Yeah. Now they want to punch it in. They want to punch it in, yep.
All right. First down and 10. That's going to be offensive hold or something offensive.
It's got to be offensive. It's way defense. Yeah. Had to be either a legal motion or a hold or maybe a wide receiver lined up off sides. We'll await the call. False start. Yep. On the Lourdes.
All right. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So that's going to put them back in their own territory. That'll bring up a first down and 15 and at the 49-yard line in their own territory with 6 seconds left. Caledonia is trailing just by 1. The score 7-6 Lourdes.
Yeah, sometimes this can be feast or famine, Greg. Like Lourdes trying to make a big play, and then defense can sometimes show up and make a big play and get the ball back.
Indeed. All right, shotgun formation is Carroll. He's going to fire downfield, and was that incomplete?
They're calling it a catch. Oh, no, he's winding the clock. He's winding the clock, yep. So that they're going to force them to use the time here.
So they have one left. Do we have one left?
One left each, and it'll be third down for the Lourdes at the Warriors' 40-yard line.
Interesting, because if they don't make it.
Then they'll punt it probably. Yeah. Yep. So let's thank our sponsors here: New Albin, Septic, Ascending Technology, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Wieser, Septic, and Excavating, Master Metals Incorporated, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Danielson Insurance Agency, Eitzen Truck Shop, Caledonia Lumber, Bluff Country Meats, Tri-State Auto Outlet and Hokah, Myhre Construction, Houston County American Dairy Associations, Merchants Bank, Winona Controls, Midwest Machinery, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, and Auto Valley Parts Store in Caledonia. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors. Here we go. 36 seconds left in this half. Caledonia trails by 1, and is it third down or second
down?
Okay.
I believe it should be third down. Huh? because I know we had that penalty 1st and 15.
You're saying
Maybe it's second. I remember that they had the replay.
Oh, yeah, it is
penalty,
second down.
Yep.
That was a big gainer there.
Yeah, so I don't know. So we'll see what's going on here. But second down, here goes. Carroll back to pass.
Gain of enough for a first down. And he is out of bounds with 31 seconds left. It's going to be first down enough to move the chains.
So 31 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, the first half. Caledonia is trailing 7-6. 1st and 10 at the Warriors' 34-yard line.
Okay, shotgun formation is Carroll and the Eagles. And he's rolling out to his right. He's trying to get to at least the original line of scrimmage, and looks like he does. It's going to bring up a second down and 23 seconds left. Caledonia. Eagles, Caledonia 6. Now, he did gain.
Great pursuit there. Admits there really at the kind of D-line. Remaining in the second quarter.
Shotgun formation is Carroll. He drops back, looking, fires across the middle, and is incomplete. Great coverage by Noah Schrader.
Yeah, nice job there by Noah Schrader. Kind of a drag route there. There was a wide out there, and the wide DN kind of stays with the receiver there and knocks the boat. Will bring up 3rd and 10. So not only is there yardage in play here, there's only 19 seconds remaining here in the first half. Caledonia is trailing 7-6. 3rd and 10 at their 34-yard line.
Lourdes 4-yard line backfield. Carroll drops back. He faked the throw. Carl Frichte is up in arms, wondering why is the flag.
He wants holding badly. and I didn't see it.
It's incomplete, by the way, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 10.
Yeah. So I think Lourdes.
Carl Frichte was absolutely doing jumping jacks on the sideline. Like, don't you see that?
Yeah.
So I did not see it, Jim.
I did not either, but I think Coach Frichte did.
Yeah, he did. That's what he does. All right, here we go. It's going to be a 4th down and 10. Ball 3-yard line, 11 seconds left. They don't make it. Left, and he's got one left.
Yeah, 1 second. We'll see what Coach Frichte decides to do.
He's going to fight downfield.
He might. It's on their own 30-yard line.
By the way, we picked it off.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be Caledonia football. 1 second left in the first half, and it's going to be placed on the 38-yard line in Caledonia territory. So we've seen that quick strike. Pretty much the same ball field position as that one, Jim.
Yeah, we'll see if they just take a knee here, if they're going to take one shot.
All right, Will Allen under center for the Warriors, and he does just take a knee.
Yep.
So it looks like the Warriors just want to go in and regroup. I'm gonna predict this. They're certainly going to have a new defensive set here.
Yeah.
To adjust to that option that's going on.
And Caledonia is going to get the ball here at kickoff in the second half. So only down 7-6 here. One big play by the Warriors, a big play by the Lourdes, and that's kind of what sets ourselves apart here right now.
Exactly. So Caledonia goes to halftime, trailing by 1 at homecoming here against Rochester Lourdes. Rochester Lourdes is 3-1. Caledonia's 2-2. They lost to Chatfield. That's their only loss. Caledonia has had the loss against Rushford and then to Triton. Both fairly close games. Just couldn't get anything going. We'll see what the outcome is here right now. We're going to take this to halftime in about 15 minutes.
All right, thank you, New Albin Saints Bank, Great Motto in Caledonia, Acentek Ascending Technology, the floor guys of Eitzen, Wieser Septic and Excavating, Master Metals Incorporated, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Danielson Insurance Agency, Eitzen Truck Shop, Caledonia Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Myhre Construction, Houston County Bank, Winona Controls, Midwest Machinery, the Shellhorn Bar Grill, and Auto Valley Store in Caledonia. Thank you, sponsors.
You guys just stay tuned here. We're going to leave it right on, but you guys don't go away. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes here to bring you the second half. So you are listening to LA Communications and Caledonia Warrior Football. Jim Hoshai, Greg Hoshai going to bring you the second half in about 14 minutes. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Here's what I found.
We are back after halftime, where Caledonia will receive here in Caledonia. Caledonia trails by 1. Lourdes 7, Caledonia 6. We had some updates at halftime. Jim, do you have the current ones at all?
Let's take a look here.
I know Chatfield was in a heavy lead. I didn't realize that last night Triton played St. Charles and beat, I think, shut them out 40-something to 0.
I know last Friday when we were up at the Dover game that we got rained out on, or lightninged out, or nothing out, however you want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Some of the referees were saying, yeah, they got Thursday night because of the lack of referees.
Oh, yeah.
There's Thursday night games now. There's Friday night games. There's Saturday early morning games and late afternoon games. Some of these refs go Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, Saturday night, or Saturday late afternoon to get them in. So,
yeah, it's a shame there's a shortage of refs. It's not a, it's a fun job, but the problem is you got people complaining, and if they want to complain, have them wear the zebras and try it out for themselves, see how they like refereeing.
Yeah, not an easy job. Not an easy job at all.
All right, here we go. The Lourdes is going to kick off to Caledonia from right to left. Here we go for the second half here for Caledonia's homecoming. Greg Hoshai, Jim Hoshai bringing you live coverage here. And here we go. Lourdes is kicking off to Caledonia, short kick, looking like it's going to get off to the left there. I didn't catch the number here. He's going to.
I think it was Grant King.
Grant King gets it out to about the 26, maybe 27-yard line, where Caledonia take over first down and 10, trailing by 1, just underway in the second half.
Yeah, Graham, it's just a 1-point game here, and the Warriors now take the first possession of the second half at the 20, what are they calling it here, the 27-yard line, and the Warriors will take over first and 10.
All right, Will Allen going to be under center here. Two guys split out to the right, one guy on the left, two guys in the backfield. This time Noah Schrader, and has a full head of steam, gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards right across the left tackle there, and going to bring up a second down. I'm going to call it 6.
Greg, it's interesting. You've asked that the first half. When are we going to see Noah Schrader, that change of pace, kind of a different player than a Hunter Frank, where Hunter's more shifty and Noah's straight up and down north and south. He's going to mow you over. It's kind of wondering if the Warriors kept that in the toolbox in the second half, because the Lourdes haven't seen that yet.
Yep, for sure. They've probably seen it on tape, and they haven't seen it live here. Same setup here. Under center's Will Allen. Two guys in backfield. This time, again, Noah Schrader. He gets off to his left-hand side. And very close to a first down. It's going to bring up a third down, and I'm going to call it 2. Maybe 1.5 for the Warriors.
He is a load. I tell you, folks, if you have not seen him run, there's nothing fancy about it. It is north and south. If you remember John Riggins and Mike Allstott and players like that, it's straight business.
Indeed. Here we go. 7-6 Lourdes up by 1. He's under center. Will Allen. Same setup. Noah Schrader. He's very close to a first down. They're going to call it very close. The way the far ref
has it,
he's got it.
Yeah, so if they give the far guy the spot, he's got the first down, and they're giving it to him.
They're saying moving the chains.
Yeah. Greg, you were a John Riggins Diesel fan in the day?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of him a little bit.
He does. Nothing shifty, just I'm going to mow you over.
Yeah, it's straight vanilla, but it's still tasty.
Indeed. Here we go. First down and 10. Will Allen under center. Same format. Another shot of Noah Schrader. Gain of about another 2. He puts his head down and just buries people.
Yeah, and if you can keep the ball going like that was a modest gain of 2. But as a defender, you get sick of getting hit like that. Where sooner or later you're kind of like,
because it hurts.
It hurts. So I really think this is setting up something for the perimeter here with the receivers or tight end or maybe even a Will Allen keeper. But until they stop that, you can keep giving it to Noah.
Second down and 8. Ball at the 39-yard line of the Warriors. leads. Under center is Will Allen. Will Allen and our right tackle moves. That was Maddox Walk. Moved a little bit and made the defensive guy move, and it's going to lose 5 yards for us or make it another 5 yards for a first down. We don't need to make it more difficult.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to take 2 forward, 1 back there. You want to keep the ball moving forward here. So it'll replay the down. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for the Warriors. The clock is running. 9:05 remaining, third quarter. Warriors down 7-6.
Will Allen under center, 2 guys in the backfield. Noah Schrader's one of them. 3 guys split out wide, to the right, 1 to the left. Will Allen under center, drops back. He's under pressure, and the blitz was picked up. The ball's on the ground, but he did call him down. Tell you what, Noah Schrader picked up the blitz there very nicely, but it was coming hard and heavy, and Will Allen just had to take it down. He did drop the ball, but they said his knee was down, so it's going to be a 3rd down and nearly to Eitzen.
They had Hamel, King, and Klug wide open. The problem was Lourdes brought more than we could block.
Yep,
and they just couldn't protect it, and Will Allen tried to get away from the pressure. They called them down. It was not a fumble. Even if they called the fumble, Warriors recovered it, but they just brought the heat. Now it's 3rd and a long ways.
So Kelly's by 1, 7-6. Lourdes leads. 8:08 left in this third quarter. It is Will Allen under center, 3 guys out wide, 2 guys in the backfield. He drops back. He's looking. He finds almost picked off. It looked like he had Kobe Hamel out there. And incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 4th down. Caledonia will punt it away.
Yeah, it'd have been well short of the first down, but you're right, Greg. It almost got picked off.
Yeah.
It might have been a blessing in disguise that the throw was off target. Warriors just got to settle down here. Got to get a good punt off here. Hopefully, keep them from this side of the 50-yard line, and the defense got to show up here and get the ball back for the Warriors offense, because the Warriors offense can strike quickly.
Absolutely. 7:52 left in this third quarter. Caledonia trails by 1, 7-6. Charlie Moss back to punt for the Warriors. Waiting for the snap. Gets it. Punts it away. Short punt. Nice spiral punt. That's got a nice roll on it across the 50, down to the 40, down to the 39, and that's where it'll end. Hauser downs it at the 39-yard line of Lourdes, where they will take over 1st down and 10. 7:42 in this third quarter. Caledonia trails by 1. Greg Hoshide, Jim Hoshide bringing this game here. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you, LA Communications, for putting up this YouTube channel. We typically do this on the radio, Jim, but LA Communications with Kenny I and Cave Ike and the other stations, they're carrying a lot of games tonight and every Friday, so they set up a YouTube channel so that you guys can listen to every Caledonia game.
LA Communications, they're innovators. They find a way to bring the programs to you, and they found another way here that we can bring all of these games to you every Friday night.
Indeed. Carroll in under center for the Eagles, and he takes off to the right himself. Thought about an option, wasn't there. He gets a gain of maybe a half yard. I guess they're going to give him about a yard there on the play, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. 7:27 left in the third quarter. Caledonia trails by 1.
Caledonia, for the most part on offense, has been playing with a long field. They really haven't had good field position.
Started from the original kickoff.
Yep. Unlike other games, where we've had really good field position, just haven't punched it in. And this one, we just haven't had good field position at all here.
All right. Carroll under center, 2 guys in the backfield, 2 guys split out to the right for Lourdes. He gets a snap, and he takes this himself, and he's got a little running room. He just bulls ahead over his right tackle, right guard, gain of about, I'm going to call it 3 yards, 4, bring up 3rd down and 4.
Get this feeling that Lourdes wants this game shortened up also. They're not a big play offense. It doesn't appear. I do know their tailback is very dynamic, but Caledonia's done a great job of containing him, but it'll bring 3rd down and 4 at the Lourdes' own 45-yard line. Lourdes have the ball.
6:28 left in this third quarter. Under center is Carroll for Lourdes. 2 guys split out wide, 2 guys in the backfield, 1 guy in motion, waiting for the snap, gets it. Carroll takes himself, nothing there. Oh, no, he did hand it off. However, very short gain. Going to bring up a 4th down and 3, I'm going to call it, with 6:07. Caledonia trails by 1. Let's see what the call is. I got to believe they're going to punt this game.
Yeah, I got to believe so too. Lourdes just really want to play this game close to the vest, and unless they're going to try and fake something like this year, I got to believe they're going to punt ball. This clock is flying by also. 5 minutes, 47 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Warriors are down 7-6, 4th and 3. Lourdes are punting to the Warriors at the Lourdes' own 46-yard line.
Back deep is Grant King for the Warriors. One guy in motion for Lourdes. It probably just pulls him over to get some more coverage on the other side. Punts in the air. Oh, and it hits our guy. That happened again.
Ooh, we got to communicate a little bit better there. Get out of the way, And,
you just don't know where that ball is going to go, so you just got to get the heck out of the way.
And that's whoever's going to return the punt there has got to kind of play air traffic control and be like, get out of there, like go this way, go that way, because he's the only one that really has eyes on the ball. And but they'll figure it out. But here's the deal. Actually, good field position. Not great. The Warriors only own 31-yard line. 5:26 remaining in third quarter. Warriors are down 7-6. Warriors got the ball at the 31-yard line.
All right, Will Allen under center for Caledonia. 3 guys split out wide to the right, 1 to the left, 2 guys in the backfield. Hands it off to Noah Schrader off right guard. Short gain, about 1.5 on the play. They're going to make it 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors. 5:15 left in this third quarter. Caledonia trails by 1.
Sorry, Greg. The Lourdes have really committed to stop Noah Schrader now. Yeah. Now's the time to hit those perimeter shots, those receivers, because pretty much every one of them are one-on-one, and they got to beat their guy.
And that's why we do that.
Exactly. Yep, that's right. You can just tell they're committed to, like, okay, we're not letting number 33 run the ball anymore, and now's the time where you got to open it up.
You might even, flip a screen out to him once in a while here.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Same formation. 2 guys split out to the left, 1 guy to the right, 2 guys in the backfield. Will Allen under center he's in the shotgun formation. This time he's taking it himself. We got a flag in the air. That's going to be offense. It came from the offensive backfield by the white hat. So
yeah,
that was pretty obvious.
Holding, probably.
I'm going to guess it's a hold. But for him to see that in the backfield.
It's so quick. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Darn it. It was a nice little pickup. Not a great pickup, but the problem is now backs us up 10 yards. Yeah. Now we're 2nd and long.
It was 10 yards.
Yep, from the spot. And that must have happened at this line of scrimmage or even further behind. So they want to wind the clock, and they are winding the clock, but
yeah, we got it.
They want to wind. Yep.
You can't have those penalties there. So it's going to be a 2nd down and, 21.
Yeah,
22.
You just got to get half this. You got to try and get half this back, and then it can be a manageable 3rd down. But it's 2nd and a very long ways here.
Shotgun formation. We got in the backfield. 3 guys split out wide, and he's going for Grant King. Grant King is open, and he's out of bounds and incomplete. He just ran out of real estate there. It was a nicely thrown ball. He just where he caught it or would have caught it was out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 22.
Yeah, you wonder what they're going to do here, if they're just going to try and get some chunk yardage to get some positive things for a punt, or if they're going to take another shot and try and pick maybe a pass interference or maybe a big play here. But it'll be 3rd, and they're going to call it 20 from the 22-yard line. Warriors are down 7-6 here, deep in third quarter. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Warriors down.
Okay, let's see what Coach Frick, Coach Hauser has brewed up for the play, Jim. It's a 3rd down and very long. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Caledonia trails by 1. Shotgun formation. Caledonia, 3 guys split out wide, 1 guy in motion. We got another. That
could be a face mask, Greg. It won't be an automatic 1st down,
right?
But it will be a replay down, and should be a 15-yard penalty. Should bring up 3rd and 5 instead of 3rd.
Is that Ginther on that reception?
I believe so.
Gangler?
Either Gangler, they can't keep their number because 8 and 9, and on the program it's a little wonky. It is a face mask.
Okay.
But he didn't call it a.
Let's see what it is. Is that 15?
Let's see what they call here. I don't think they have different face masks in high school. Yep, so it'll be 15. So it should be 3rd and about 5.
Well, it's actually going to be it's a spot, so it's shorter than that. So that's a big deal.
3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 20. Replay it down.
That's a big penalty.
Caledonia's almost got it at the 38-yard line, and they're winding the clock.
So here it is. Third down and 3. Ball is placed at the 38-yard line. Shot Will Allen under center, and Noah Schrader gets the ball. He gets out to the left-hand side. He's almost stopped, but he refused to go down, and he needed 3. He gets 6. So going to move the chains and first down, Caledonia.
That's the dose you get right there with 33, Noah Schrader. Such a bruiser. Like, one guy's not taking him down, and I feel like they have found something there, and the ball's right short of the line. Warriors on their own 45, 1st and 10, new set of downs. Warriors are down 7-6, 3:40 and counting here in the third quarter.
All right, 3:36 and counting here. First down and 10, balls at our own 45-yard line. Will Allen under center, 3 guys split out wide, 1 guy in the back, Noah Schrader. No, he doesn't. He keeps the football and flips it out to Hauser. No, take that back. That is Gangler. Gangler for a first hand side. Stop the clock and a first down.
They did such a great job of selling it deep and just drug Gangler underneath there is wide open. You know, you hate to say it, but take what they give you. They just gave us that.
They did.
And just, you know, and an easy, nice, big chunk yardage there. Warriors 1st and 10 at the Lourdes now, 32-yard line.
Just that one penalty, Jim. That's big.
Big time. Yep.
All right, here we go. First down and 10, Caledonia. And one guy motion flips out to this time. I didn't catch that. Was that to Hunter Frank? Okay. Noah Schrader on the carry. Gain of about 3 yards. Going to bring up a second. We'll call it 2nd down and 7.
Yep.
Yeah, solid 3 yards. So bring up a 2nd down and 7. And Caledonia by 1 with 3 minutes 13 seconds left in this third quarter. So, breaks the huddle are the Warriors. Will Allen under center again. 1 guy, Kobe Hamel out to the touchdown! Hey, that's how you do it.
Yeah, Cooper Allen plus is like, that's how we do it. Finally. And that Greg, you called it in the first half. Like, when are they going to break out 33 Noah Schrader, who just, again, a change of pace guy. He's just no nonsense. Line did a great job getting a push, and then just no way arm tackles are bringing this guy down. He's just that strong. Yeah. He's just that big and that powerful and that determined. So great job there by Noah Schrader.
You meant your last adjective there, determined. He's a no nonsense. I'm not going down.
Yep. And
you're going to have to beat me.
Yep.
And so he refused to get beat.
I bet Caledonia goes for 2 here, I would think. Yep, and they are.
All right, so here we go. Will Allen, shotgun formation. And everybody's in tight here. We're going to have 1 guy in motion. Will Allen, he's going to get it out to Zeke Gangler, incomplete. So the score is going to be a 5-point difference. However, Caledonia is in the lead 12-7 with 3:05 left in this third quarter.
Definitely momentum swinging on the way on the Warriors side there. That was big. For them to get that touchdown. And not only that, the lead. You know, it's different when you play with the lead a little bit. You got that chip on your shoulder. Defense has been playing great all day as well. Offense now starting to come alive. So Warriors do have a lead, 12-7 here in the third quarter with 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Warriors will kick off. Let us thank our sponsors, Greg.
All right, let's do that.
All right, New Albin Savings Bank. Thank you, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, Acentek, Ascending Technology, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Wieser Septic and Excavating, Master Metals Incorporated, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Danielson Insurance Agency, Eitzen Truck Shop, Caledonia Lumber, Bluff Country Meats, Tri-State Auto Outlet and Hokah, Myhre Construction, Houston County American Dairy Association, Merchants Bank, Winona Controls, Midwest Machinery, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, and Auto Value Parts Store in Caledonia. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you, LA Communications, for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you.
Absolutely. Takes a lot of pieces to make this work, and we love bringing you guys the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy our call. Right now we're at 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in this third quarter. Caledonia is in the lead, 12-7. We just can't get those extra points. You mentioned it, Jim, early on. That, you know, those extra points are big.
Yeah, they really are, and those points add up the wrong way. It looks like Liam Kupietz might be kicking this off a little bit. Maybe trying to get a little deeper kickoff for the Warriors. We'll see what they come up with.
All right, Kupiet's going to kick off for Caledonia. And gets a nice kick, gets it downfield.
Oh!
And it's down, rolling to
We'll
the
see.
10.
We'll
To
see.
the 5, and he's got to take it down. Whoa! Nobody get their hands on it for the Lourdes Eagles, and they just kept rolling. They just finally had to sit on it. And it's down inside the 10-yard line. What a move. What a good kick by Kupiec.
Yeah, the ball was spicy. Just had a lot of
good way to put it.
Just had a lot of spin on it. Wasn't the longest kick, wasn't the highest kick, but had some velocity on it. And the returner for the Lourdes just couldn't control and just had a jump on it. Kobe Hommel is having a beeline down there, and that's a live ball, folks. That ball goes past 10 yards. It's anyone's ball.
It doesn't matter if it's an onside or not.
Exactly.
It's free ball.
So,
Here we go.
So finally, the Warriors are pinning the Lourdes back for once.
All right, pinning back for sure. They're at their own 6-yard line where Caledonia is on defense. This is the longest field they've had all night, Jim, by far.
By a long ways, yes.
All right, Lourdes on offense, waiting for the ref to say, let's play this game. Looks like the White Hat came over to visit with Coach Frichty. Not sure what the conversation was about. You'd like to know. You'd like to have a mic between them just to see what it is. All right. Maybe it's, they're winding the clock. They might have to reset the clock.
They're yelling something from upstairs. I can't. 3 minutes. They want 3 minutes on the clock, I think. Yeah.
Oh, because it kept running?
Probably. Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to start out with 3 minutes. Caledonia is in the lead, 12-7, with 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Waiting for the snap is Carroll. Under center, he gets the snap. Oh, I'll tell you what, that tailback had a head of steam and penetrates that defensive line. Boy, I thought he gained more than 3 yards on that.
He is dangerous, that Lucas Brooks, and I tell you, I've watched a lot of KTTC highlights, and he's been on every Friday night, and Warriors so far, knock on wood, have done a really good job of containing him because if he gets loose, he's gone.
Yeah. I seen him just out of the tailback position and had that head of steam there. Hate to see him in the open field. Under center is Carroll for the Eagles. Waiting for the snap. Gets it. He's going to take it himself. Nope.
Wow, what a job by Max Schmitz, I think.
Did he take it himself and just got nailed for a loss, or did he hand that off?
Nope. I think it was going to be an RPO type play where he's either has the option of keeping it or pitching it, and he kept it. And Max Schmitz from the backside comes on. I believe it was Max. Maybe, Greg, you had a better look at it. But
I did not.
I believe it was Max that came down and got that done and for a nice loss. Now it's 3rd and 11. Lourdes deep in their own territory. Warriors do have the lead here, 12-7 with a minute 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lourdes breaks huddle.
All right, 12-7. Kelly's in the lead. And they got Lourdes deep in their own territory with a 3rd down and 11 at their own ball at their own 7. Shotgun formation. Carroll's going to take this one himself. He's looking for somebody open. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get tackled well short of the first down. He needed 11. He got about 6. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 5.
Yeah, that was a tough ask for that quarterback, Carroll, because he's going to his left and he's right-handed. Almost impossible to throw the ball with any sort of accuracy. So it was almost where he had to keep it the whole time. And Warriors just did a great job of bending but not breaking. We'll give you a few yards, but not the big play.
Exactly.
Now it forces the Lourdes to punt here deep in their own territory.
So it's going to be a 4th down and 5 situation for Lourdes. The ball's on their own 12-yard line, and we have Grant King. He's back for a punt inside his own 50. He's actually on the 41-yard line is where he's expected to catch this punt.
I'm making a call here, Greg. If Grant gets this cleanly, it's going to be a big return. This is a false start on the Lourdes.
Yeah.
Might even get a block or a safety here. Maybe we'll see.
So he was standing and a yard deep in his own end zone. Now he's going to be
half the distance. This is the cat and mouse game, right? Do we bring pressure, risk possibly a roughing? Do you just play coverage and just get a good return? Or are you just happy with great field position? So we'll see what Coach Frichty dials up.
They're in full protect mode right now. So here we go. Here's the punt. One guy in motion to shift sides. He does get the snap. It is a decent punt off to Grant King. He's got a fair catch. However, a fair catch inside the 35, called the 33-yard line. Great field position
Yeah,
for
this is
Caledonia.
exactly. We just got done belaboring all the bad field position the Warriors have had all game, and now not only did they pin the Lourdes back on that kickoff by Kupia, it's a nice job there. Now the Warriors get great field position. They are starting this drive on the Lourdes 33-yard line, 1st and 10. 18 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Warriors are up 12-7.
Okay, breaks the huddle is Will Allen and the rest of the Warriors. Grant King's going to be split out to the wide right, 2 guys to the left, 2 guys in the backfield. This is going to hand off this time to Schrader. He's just going to get to the line of scrimmage. There was nothing there.
Yeah, that play will take us to the fourth quarter where the Warriors will take a lead of 12-7 with great field position. Second down, did they give him even a yard? I don't think so, right, Greg? Probably call it 2nd and 10. But let's thank our sponsors before we bring you back to the final fourth quarter here. Thank you, Auto Valley Parts Store in Caledonia, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, Midwest Machinery, Winona Controls, Merchants Bank, Houston County American Dairy Association, Myhre Construction, Tri-State Auto Outlet and Hokah, Bluff Country Meats, Caledonia Lumber, Eitzen Truck Shop, Danielson Insurance Agency, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Master Metals Incorporated, Wieser Septic and Excavating, the 4 guys of Eitzen, Acentek Ascending Technology, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, and New Albin Savings Bank. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors.
What a great homecoming week, homecoming night, homecoming game. Homecoming really started on Monday, Greg, and then Tuesday the volleyball team took on, I think Caledonia is ranked 6th in state in 2A. But they played just a great 3A team out of Fillmore. Ranked 3rd in 1A. Very competitive game. They did beat them, but actually the highlight of the evening was recognizing the MS disease that Tina Frichte has, and did a great job of recognizing for a cure there and a donation in the behalf of the Frichte family, and just a great turnout. There was a huge crowd there, and keep thinking about trying to find a way to combat that disease for sure. And the Warriors did come away with the victory, and then it was a good week, just with dress-up days and coronation and Pep Fest and all that. It's been a great week, Greg.
Yes, it has, and it's a fun week for the kids. Great week for the community. I believe it was Mary Moram's years that she brought back the parade that we hadn't had in 20-plus years. So We have a homecoming parade now, and it's a great festivity and great community event for the school and the community of Caledonia. So Will Allen, _ Caledonia, 2nd down and 10. He gets the ball out in the flat to Grant King. Grant King's out across the – he's very close to a first down, Jim, across the 30, inside the 30-yard line. They're going to mark this about 2 yards short of first down, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
I think we're going to get a double dose of number 33.
I think you're right.
I'm not a psychic or anything, but I play one on TV.
Yeah, you're going to get a heavy dose of 33 for sure. All right, 11:55 left in this ball game. Caledonia's up 12-7 with the head of steam right now. 3rd down and 2 with the ball inside of the Lourdes territory on their own 25. There's 33. He's got enough for a first down, and he needed 2, so he gets 5.
Yeah, that's right. Unlike Leroy Horde back in the day with the Vikings and Rick Fenney, you needed 2, he'll get you 2. You needed 3, he'll get you 2. Right?
That's right.
No, you need 2, he get you 5.
That's right. We like that scenario.
That's a better calculation.
Indeed. Okay, so here we go. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 20?
Yep, about 21.
Right at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 21-yard line. 11:33 left in this ball game. 12 is in the lead, in the red zone here. So here we go. Will Allen under center. Waiting for the snap. Gets it. Hands it off to 33. Check that. He's going to roll out to the...
Calling him out of bounds.
Did he? You'd only have to have 1 foot.
Yeah.
That looked like it was a touchdown.
Yeah, really nice route there. Nice pass by Will Allen. It was there. Just must have ran out of real estate.
Did he bobble it?
I think he just ran out of real estate at the sideline of the end zone there.
Yeah. It looked like he was at least had 1 foot in. That's all you need in high school.
Yep.
High school and college, you only need 1 foot, right?
Correct.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10. Ball 21-yard line. They break the huddle. Far side, far right hash. And same Same offense. One guy in the backfield, three guys split out wide. Will Allen going to pass the ball, and
nice job.
He's got Hauser.
Jacob Klug, I think.
Oh, Jacob Klug here for a touchdown. Jacob Klug, Will Allen, Jacob Klug, 21-yard touchdown pass. Caledonia goes up 18-7 at this point, waiting for the extra point.
Yeah, that was big on many levels there. They had a touchdown earlier in that and just kind of missed that. And then Jacob Klug right in the middle of the field. They saw something in the middle of the field early in the game, and there it was again. Jacob Klug pretty open, and Will Allen just flat out puts it right on the numbers.
He had a great pass there to Jacob Klug. So here we go. Here's the extra point attempt. And no, they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So we have Noah Schrader in the backfield with shotgun formation. Nobody split out wide here. Different formation that we've seen all night. Waiting for the snap. Will Allen drops back. He fires it, and he has it. No, he's on the. It was complete, but it was to Jacob Klug, a little short. So the score is going to remain at 18-7.
Yeah, nice job there by the Warriors. Anson with another touchdown there, and kind of like last week, Greg, 3 touchdowns, 18 points. No points, no 2-point conversion. Warriors.
All right, so was that Kubiec, right?
Yep.
Kubiec, yep. Kubiec kicked that off. I assume we're going to see him again to kick that one off because it was a heck of a nice kickoff that last time. So, all right, Caledonia, 11:09 left in this ball game. Caledonia's up 18-7, and they're going to kick off right to left. I assume it's going to be Kubiec again. And do we see number 19 out there?
Yeah, he's back out there.
Yes, he is. So, again, 11:09 left in this ball game. Greg Hokah doing live coverage on LA Communications. And, again, thank you, Jim. You did a good job thanking them, and I thank them as well. And just great job by their entire staff and LA Communications. Here's a kickoff, Kubiec. Nice kick again. He gets it down to the 18-yard line, and good return, though. He gets it out about to the 35-yard line where Lourdes will take over. However, it's probably their second best field position of the night. So, but good kickoff by Kubiec.
Yeah, nice job there. Kicking a little deeper there for him, and now back on the 35-yard line for where the Lourdes will start 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Carroll in under center this time. 2 guys in the backfield. 2 guys split out to the left. Waiting for the snap is Carroll. Gets snap. He's going to take this himself. And he's going to be met by about
everybody.
5 Warriors. The ball's on the ground. However, I think he was down.
I'm up
18-7. And a gain of about 1 on the play. They're going to call it 2nd down and 9. The ball's placed on the 36-yard line. Carroll under center for the Eagles. Counting up 18-7, 10-28. Waiting for the snap. Gets it. Hands off to his fullback, and he's met immediately by the other half of the Warrior team.
Yeah, Warriors defense is here, and they are showing up without a doubt. So
Coach Frichty's jumping up and down to Coach Knutson like he sees something, and he wants Knutson to know about it. So I wonder what that what Carl Frichty's seeing, but. You talk about a mastermind of football, that's Coach Frichty.
Yeah. He's seen a game or 2.
I mean, he studies football in his sleep.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, this time Carroll's in shotgun formation for the Eagles. 3 guys split out wide, 1 guy in the backfield, and we're going to have a timeout by Lourdes.
Yep.
They're in a 3rd and 7 situation with the ball at their own 38.
Let's thank our sponsors here, Greg. Auto Valley Parts Store in Caledonia, the Shellhorn Bar and Grill, Midwest Machinery, Winona Controls, Merchants Bank, Houston County American Dairy Association, Myhre Construction, Tri-State Auto Outlet in Hokah, Bluff Country Meats, Caledonia Lumber, Eitzen Truck Shop, Danielson Insurance Agency, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Master Metals Controls Incorporated, Wieser Septic and Excavating, the Floor Guys of Eitzen, Acentek, Ascending Technology, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, and New Albin Savings Bank. Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, thank you, sponsors. Here we go. And with 9 minutes, 39 seconds left in this ball game, Caledonia's up 18-7. Ball's at the 38-yard line in Lourdes territory. And so Caledonia's in a very good situation right now. Waiting for each team to break their timeout huddle. And they do. And Lourdes comes right out without huddle and right in their offensive formation. Shotgun formation is Carroll. Waiting for the snap. Gets a snap, low snap, does get it. Fires downfield, and he gets the reception by number 6. That'd be Halverson on that. No, check that. Lovely, and enough to move the chains. So the Lourdes Eagles are on the move. So it's going to bring up a 1st down and 10. Ball is going to be placed inside Caledonia. Okay. Here we go. All right. Shotgun. No, under center is Carroll. He drops back. Looking, fires it downfield.
Intercepted, and then it became a catch. Lourdes has the ball now deep in Caledonia territory. Caledonia is holding on to an 18-7 lead, but those
9:03 left in this ball game. Caledonia's up 18-7. Inside handoff, and I got faked out there, Jim.
Yeah, I know. I thought the one tailback was walking in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the actual fullback took the ball, gain of a short gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, and I'm going to call it 5. Looks inside the 5, so it's second down and goal. So, 2nd down and goal, 8:34 and counting. Caledonia's up 18-7. Carroll, 2nd down and goal.
Oh, that's a fumble. They're calling it. They're not calling him down. Now they are. That is a very delayed response. That touchdown signal came very, very late, much after the ball came out.
Carl Frichte cannot believe this.
Wow.
And he's got a lot better look than we do.
That ball was loose way before the touchdown signal came up.
That was a very late call. I mean, here's the deal, folks. We recovered the fumble that 5 yards back, and then they called touchdown.
Yeah. So Caledonia did recover the fumble, and now Lourdes want to make this a field goal game if they make this 2-point conversion. Otherwise, if Warriors can keep them out, it's still a touchdown game.
All right, they're going to go for 2. Shotgun formation is Carroll. He's dropping back, fires in the end zone, and touchdown.
2-point.
Extra point.
Yep. So now it's a 3-point game.
3-point game. So still need to score. Caledonia can go. They need to score here. They absolutely need to score.
Yep.
That was a very quick drive.
Well,
for a score.
And honestly, a very interesting throw. Should have been picked off. Then it was tipped, and then fell into the arms of the Lourdes.
It was a good.
So now Caledonia just got to answer. Caledonia's got the lead here, folks. Let's level set here for a minute.
Yeah.
So there's 8 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this ball game. Caledonia has the lead, 18-15. Warriors will get the ball after the kickoff.
All right, Jim, with the ball in their hands. 8:18 left in this ball game. Caledonia's up by 3 after that very quick score by the Eagles. All right, Grant King on the return gets it at the 25 across the 30 back to the 32-yard line. Well, they'll take over in their own territory at the 32, maybe 33, where the Warriors take over. 8:14 left in this ball game. Jim, they do need to make a drive on this.
Yeah.
On this drive here, they do need to punch it in the end zone. They do have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, they either need a long drive, milk her down, or any points on the board would be huge for the Warriors.
I'm going to say
Warriors do have the lead, folks. For people that are joining us late here, Warriors do have the lead, 18-15, with 8 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the game, and the Warriors have the ball.
Will Allen under center for the Warriors. It's going to be to Noah Schrader, and I believe Noah Schrader, and then some more Noah Schrader.
Yeah.
And that was to Noah Schrader. And a gain of about only
2,
one
maybe?
on that. They're only giving him 1. It looked like it was 2, but see where they place the ball. They are going to give him nearly 2 there, Jim. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors with 7 minutes, 49 seconds left in this ball game. We want that clock to tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Carl's going to strategically play this offense where we want positive yardage, but we want to shorten this game.
Yes. All right, here we go. 7:36 left. Will Allen under center. He's rolling out to his right, firing, looking downfield, and
Jacob Klug.
Jacob Klug comes up with a heck of a catch, and he's wincing with some pain because he got smacked there. However, he came down with the catch. It's going to be enough to move the chains, and it's going to be first down Caledonia. Wow, he just fired that over to Jacob, and Jacob, I don't know how he caught it, but he did.
Heck of a throw, heck of a catch. There's a lot of traffic going on there, and most importantly, let's make sure that Jacob Klug's okay. I think it might be just the wind knocked down him. I don't want to speculate. Coach Frichty's out there. He's just huge for the Warriors, and Coach is what a great catch there by Jacob Klug for the Warriors. Move the chains, keep the clock moving, Greg, because they'll restart the clock here.
Could be. I think we'll see number 2 back on the field.
I do too. He's a tough kid and very athletic, and he showed up today here with that huge touchdown catch. Is
that Kevin and Nicole's?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. Jacob, great kid, great just a great athlete. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, he's a gamer.
All right, here we go. 7:22. The clock's running. Caledonia's up 18-15 with 7:07 left in this ball game. We got 3 guys split out wide, 1 guy in the backfield. Will Allen under center for the Warriors. First down and 10, ball to 47, handoff to Noah Schrader, and he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he ends up pulling 7 yards out of that carry.
Yeah, you just got to find a way to, and hats off to the line too. I mean, they're getting a good push, and then when you got 33 coming down your alley too, he's a load. I mean, he's a big, strong kid and runs mad.
He does.
Yep.
I mean, we've had some good running backs, throughout the years. But,
many. Yep.
But he hits that hole so fast and so hard, and that with that determination, that's a good combination.
Yeah, Caledonia just wants to keep the control of the ball here. 2nd
down and 3 with 6:15 left in this ball game. Hand off again to Noah Schrader. He needed 3. He gets 4.
Yep, that's right. That's right. That's an absolute first down, and you got to believe that Coach Hauser, Coach Frichty see what we're seeing. They are selling out now to lock down Noah Schrader, and you've got some really good studs on the outside with Grant King, Kobe Hamel, Gangler, Jacob Klug if he gets back in the game.
You've got choices.
You got choices, but until then, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now.
No doubt about it. All right. So it's first down and 10, 5:54 left in this ball game. Will Allen comes out, gets a play call from Coach Hauser, Coach Frichty. Caledonia's up 18-15. Greg Hoshai, Jim Hoshai bringing live coverage at the homecoming in Caledonia. All right, Will guy in motion. He gets it to Noah Schrader. However, a gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, just a nice job. Unorthodox a little bit because Noah is north and south, but that call was out to spread it out a little bit, a little pitch out. Nice. Here's your driving.
They are indeed. So here we go. Will Allen breaks the huddle. Noah Schrader in the backfield. Grant King split out wide. Kobe Hamel split out on this side.
Look at all the guys in the box, Greg.
Yep. And
we thought Lourdes had 8 guys in the box there, 7 to 8 guys, and Noah Schrader and the offensive line. Let's tip our hat to them. Doing a great job of getting a push and blocking more men than you have.
Can we mention that all 1 are sophomores?
Great point. Great on the offensive line.
On the offensive
great
line.
point. Great point.
Here we go. Noah Schrader in the backfield. Will Allen under center. Two guys split out wide, and the box is loaded. Noah and down the side. That might be enough to move the chains again, Jim.
Yeah, just
what a heck. Looks like it is.
What a heck of a game there. He's doing such a great job of moving the chains and just running with authority. Just a beast.
He says, Hunter, Frank, you can come in for me. I need a little blow here.
I could use a blow. Again, the only thing he did wrong there was get out of bounds. Other than that, he did a heck of a job there. But he was trying to stay in bounds. He really was. And then he just kind of ran out of real estate also.
Okay, he had fresh legs, Hunter Frank in there now. So it's first down and 10. 3:53 left in this ball game. Will Allen under center. Gets a snap. This time he's going to take it himself. Pushes the pile. Here's your tush push, Jim. Actually, it wasn't tush push. He took that all himself. And gain of about 4 on that.
Yeah, again, just want to work that clock. And you hope at the end you get the fruit of the touchdown on top of working the clock. Lourdes, it looks like if the clock's right, only has 2 timeouts left. So if Caledonia could pick up one more first down, it probably might force Lourdes into calling a couple timeouts here. But second down and about 6 for the Warriors. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. Warriors are up 18-15.
Okay, here we go. Will Allen under center for Caledonia. 2 guys split out wide. 1 guy in the backfield, 1 guy in motion. Bo Knutson in motion. This time we got Noah Schrader. He's got 3 guys on this time. And it was second down and 6. And he picks up 2, maybe 3. It's going to bring up a third down and 4 for Caledonia. And the clock is ticking.
You wonder if they're going to use this as a little diversion here. I could kind of see a Will Allen keeper. Maybe like a fake to Noah Schrader and a Will Allen keeper or something, because they're going to all tee off on 33.
For sure.
You know, and maybe you dial something else up and catch them off guard. I won't put the ball in the air, but maybe something a little different.
Well, you got one-on-one coverage over here. You got one-on-one coverage over there on the right and left with Colby and Grant King. Under center, Will Allen. He gives it off to Noah Schrader. And Noah Schrader needed 4. He got
short.
He got 3. And I think you got to go for this, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to go for it. And you get it, and it's humongous.
It's going to bring up the 4th.
Lourdes are using their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. There's 2 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in this ball game, Greg. Basically, it's going to come down to this play in a big way.
Yeah.
Not saying this is the end-all, the be-all. Caledonia gets a first down. It's huge.
Yep.
And the clock will run. Depends how they go. Lourdes only has 1 timeout left. Lourdes gets the ball back here. You know, they got plenty of time. And
we've seen how quick they scored last time.
Exactly right. So Caledonia, I believe they're going to come up with something besides Noah, although Noah's been just the bell cow here, where you want to feed him the ball. Let me thank our sponsors here, Greg. New Albin Savings Bank, Freedom Auto in Caledonia, Acentek, Ascending Technology, the Fuller Guys of Eitzen, Wieser, Septic, and Excavating, Master Metals Incorporated, Good Times Restaurant and Bar, Danielson Insurance Agency, Eitzen Truck Shop, Caledonia Lumber, Bluff Country Meats, Tri-State Auto Outlet and Hokah, Myhre Construction, Houston County American Dairy Association, Merchants Bank, Winona Controls, Midwest Machinery, the Shellhorn Bar Grill, and Auto Valley Parts Store in Caledonia. Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, thank you, LA Communication. We have 2:08 left. He's up 18-15. 4th down and 2 with the ball at the 6-yard line. And here we go. Let's see what Coach Frichte, Coach Hauser have. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Waiting for the snap. We're trying to hard count them. And that's...
I like that call, though.
Yeah.
I like that because, you get that call and it's automatic first down. We burn a timeout. Yeah. I like that call.
Yeah,
it didn't work, but I like it.
Sure. So now we each have 1 timeout left. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we got 2. We got 2. They got 1.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. So here, let's set it up here, Greg. Caledonia's got the lead, 18-15, 2 minutes, 8 seconds remain in the ball game. Warriors are 4th and 2 at the Lourdes 6-yard line. We'll see what they dial up.
All right, here we go. It's going to be we're talking about player of the game, play of the game, and I got to tell you, this is a tough one here.
This is really tough. Again, regardless of the outcome of this game, we have to make a call.
We absolutely do, yeah. But here we go. 18-15, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in this ball game. Caledonia is in a 4th down and 2 situation with the ball at the 6-yard line of Lourdes.
This is huge, Greg. Huge.
This is a very, very, very big play for Caledonia.
What do you think? Are they going to give it to 33, or are they going to throw the curveball and Will Allen something?
I see a bootleg Will Allen.
I do too. I see something but 33. Although, can't argue giving it to him.
Yeah.
Noah Schrader's been an absolute beast.
Yeah.
And so is the line of getting that push. But you wonder if you throw a little curveball at him, because they're going to tee off on 33.
Yeah, I could see if he hides the ball well enough, just scoot out to the left-hand side. Here we go. Will Allen under center. Noah Schrader in the backfield, waiting for the snap. Gets it. It's going to Noah Schrader, and he's got enough for a touchdown! Woo! He needed 2 yards. Wow. He got 6.
Holy
yeah!
Wow. Whoa! Dude, what a monster! I know. Yeah. Wow.
All right.
What a great job there. Holy cow.
All right. Noah Schrader needed 2 yards for a first down. Instead, he got 6 for a touchdown.
That's called the deal breaker or seal breaker right there. Noah Schrader was not going to be denied. He must have heard me saying that we should probably go with something different, and he's like, screw you, give me the ball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wow.
No doubt.
Nice job there. Noah Schrader. Now, Caledonia probably going for 2 here. Nope, looks like they're going to kick the extra point. Trying to make it a 10-point game, which is the right call there.
I think so.
All right, that extra point is up, and it is good.
I'd wait 1 minute.
Yeah, we'll see you.
I know. So, or go that route.
Yeah.
Go that route.
What's that?
Line.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Do it.
Yeah, offensive player of the game, offensive line.
Yep, I agree.
And, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going to make that call already. The players of the game is the offensive line.
Yeah. Just a great push. Noah Schrader, just a beast behind that line, but that line has just been spectacular also, Greg, and I like that call. I like giving that players of the game to the offensive line, and we're going to give play of the game to Zeke Gangler, one of his 2 interceptions, which were humongous.
And that's a tough one, because you got Noah Schrader out there busting his tail. However, if those those holes weren't there,
then you can't run against 11. So
no doubt
again, our job is fun, and we've been appointed to do this, and we're trying to do the best we can with it. And I like that call, Greg. Okay. So there we go. Oh, and there's a flag on the field here.
That's going to be offensive.
So, Greg, let's do a quick recap here.
Let's do it.
So we're at 1:59, folks, remaining in this ballgame. Caledonia is leading 25-15. Had the last couple plays that the Warriors did punch it in to make it a 10-point game. Lourdes have the ball now on their own. It's going to be deep in their territory, because I believe there's going to be a penalty on Rochester, and Rochester only has 1 timeout remaining. So really, Caledonia's got to get 1 stop here, 1 stop. And that should seal the deal here. But, don't want to count the chickens before they're hatched, as they say.
Yep, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So
we've got Lourdes here. Going to break out of here shortly. Greg's getting some important things pulled together here. We'll explain in just a little bit. Folks, you're going to want to hang around for this. We don't want to do it yet. But hang around for a special announcement if everything comes to fruition. We'd love our audience to hear this as well. So just stay with us if you can. A minute 59 remaining here. Lourdes have the ball on their own 10-yard line. There is a timeout, and they're going to give that timeout to Caledonia. So that'll be Caledonia's got one timeout remaining. Lourdes have one timeout remaining, Greg. So minute 59 remaining. Again, Warriors do have a 10-point lead with a minute 59 remaining in the ball game. So hopefully the audience, you hang with us. If things hold out the way that we hope they will, we have a very special announcement to make to our audience that is listening and the audience that is in the crowd as well. So please bear with us if you would. So, all right, so Caledonia now on defense. They're going to come off their second timeout of the ball game. And Lourdes will have the ball at their own 10-yard line. Minute 59 remaining in the ball game. And Lourdes now are going to break huddle, come off the sidelines. And Caledonia's kind of, I won't say in a pre-vet defense, Greg, but definite cautious defense, if you will. We've got Grant King, Will Allen, Zeke Gangler, and others in the background. So, again, player of the game is the offensive line. Play of the game going to one of the two Gangler interceptions. So, congratulations. So, Lourdes back to pass, incomplete. Great pressure there by Max Schmitz of the Warriors. Not much time there by Carroll to get the ball out. Will bring up second down and 10 now with a minute 55 remaining in the ball game, Greg.
All right, here we go. Minute 55. Caledonia's up 25-15. Second down and 10. The ball at Lourdes' own 10-yard line.
Yeah, I said they're not in a prevent, but they're in a very cautious defense, if you will.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna break the news right now, Jim. Caledonia wins tonight. This will be Coach Frichty's 200th win.
Spectacular.
And
folks, when you only play 8 regular season games in one season, 200 is a large number. And he took a little sabbatical for a few years, and
still has this.
And still has this, yeah.
Well, he actually didn't take a sabbatical.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't phrase that properly.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep.
All right, Lourdes. Carroll's in the loose here a little bit, but he tries to get out to the left-hand side, tries to get the first down, and tries to get out of bounds. And he does get the first down, but does not get out of bounds. The clock is going to tick.
It will just
said. Yep.
Touchdown, Warriors! Pick 6 to seal the deal. Nice job there by Kobe Hommel to read that, kind of jump that route. Great hands, great vision, great speed. Touchdown, Warriors. What a great job. That will seal the deal, Greg, and that will fortify the 200th victory for Coach Frichty, who absolutely no one is more deserving than Coach Frichty. Congratulations. And granted, the game is not over with yet, but that was a great exclamation point there by Kobe Hommel, jumping that route there. And now the Warriors will be going, we'll see here if they're going to kick the extra point or go for 2. A minute 27 remaining. Folks, this was a 1-point ball game 10 minutes ago.
Yes, it was.
And
at the half.
Well, at the half. 7-6, we're losing.
Exactly.
Yep, down 7-6. So Moss for the extra point.
Kicks up, and looks like it's good, Jim.
There we go. Back to the old form. Back to the old form there by Moss.
Yep. I think we found a new kickoff guy, though.
Yeah.
And you need to give Moss a break. I mean, he's playing both sides of the ball.
And and punting and everything.
Yeah.
So, and let's not forget he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
No doubt. Nice job there. Greg, do you have to depart and do a field presentation, or what's your?
No, I'm gonna make the call from up here.
Okay.
I got Pete down there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Sounds good. What a great victory and accomplishment. Greg Carl was not only one of your classmates, but a teammate.
Classmate.
Football, 1984, fall of 83, class of 84.
That's right.
And I remember going to your games as a kid. You're quite a bit older than me, so I kind of remember it.
But
Coach Frichty, as dynamic as a football coach and a historian he was I'm going to use almost hell of a football player, too.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Fastest guy in the field.
And just so shifty.
Yeah, so good. And a better human being. So,
yeah.
You know, and there's one person who's not going to want this. There's one person in this stadium that's not going to want this recognition, and it's the one that deserves it the most. So that's Coach Frichty. So nice kickoff there by Kupiec again. And Lourdes, who they've contested. Oh, he's taking it upfield, and they bring him down, and there is a flag. I think this is going to be on Lourdes. Oh, and another flag. So I think flags everywhere. Lourdes take it up to the 35-yard line. We will shake everything out and see what the call is. I think it could be on both sides of the field. We will see. It's holding, preliminary call on the Lourdes. And then we've got that's it. So a lot of flags, all just for one holding call. So it will back up the Lourdes. There's 1:22 remaining in the game. Again, we're giving player of the game to players, the offensive line. I'd love to give it to many other people are deserving also, but that line, crucial role, opening it up for Noah Schrader, who absolutely ran like a man possessed, and just a heck of a ball player on both sides of the field. But that line just really controlled the line of scrimmage. What a great job. And then Zeke Gangler with a couple interceptions. One of those plays are going to be play of the game to Mr. Gangler. So congratulations to the offensive line and Gangler for player of the game and plays of the game. So great job there. And now the clock's running, Greg. It almost looks like Lourdes is willing to be okay with this. So let's see here with 50 seconds and counting. Second down and 6, Lourdes.
All right, here we go. Under center's Carroll. Gets a handoff and tackled by the entire defensive side. Yep. So here we go.
This might be poetic where they could, if they just let it go, this might be a great time for the announcement if it can happen over the PA.
Yeah, Jim, I'm going to take a break.
Yeah, go for it, because Lourdes are they're leaving the field with 20 seconds. Now is a great time. Great job by the Warriors. Greg Hoscheid's just leaving the broadcast shortly to announce the 200 victory. Coach Frichty is not even aware of this, but he's going to be aware of it here in about 5 seconds. So let's listen in.
A very special evening tonight. Tonight we'd like to take a moment to recognize a truly remarkable milestone. With this victory, and on behalf of the Caledonia Touchdown Club, our players, fans, and the entire community, we proudly congratulate Coach Frichty on his 200th career win.
What an accomplishment.
Giving him a huge round of applause. Coach Frichty for your
Thanks, folks.